Hi everyone, this is a tutorial showing you how you can use the logged in user fields in the Google Tag Manager Pro. In this session I'm going to show you how to actually use the hashed email that's provided to create a unique user ID. So you'll see we have our login form here, and behind the scenes in Google Tag Manager Pro we actually have this area here where you can add a salt to provide a hashed email. What the salt does is it takes the unique hash, which is already unique because it's your user's email, and it appends a salt1 to the beginning and a salt2 to the end of that email before it hashes it. That makes it unique for your website as well, and you can use that same algorithm in other places. What this allows you to do is use this same hashed and salted email across not just your Joomla website and Google Analytics. It will also let you tie it to your back-end system. So say your e-commerce system where you know the person's email, your CRM system where you know the person's email, any other marketing or back-end types of systems, you can now tie your users together with this unique value. So we've used A, B, C, D, and 1, 2, 3 for our hashes here, but you're really going to want to use much more random values here. So just look for nice random values. You can read up on salts as well and see what will work best for you. So we now save that. And so now we've got our unique salt saved. And now we're going back out to Tool for Joomla. And we're going to log in. We have our test user here. We log in, and we've got our debug mode set up already. So we'll go into here, and we see this new user logged in event. So we click on that. We'll look at the data layer values here, and we can see we have an event for user logged in. So if we want, we can fire off triggers based on this event. We also have this user information here. So we've got our name, our email, register, last visit, and a whole bunch of other useful information that we can use as custom dimensions to build segments for when people registered or visited last, all kinds of information here. You do want to be careful about personally identifiable information like name and email, but you can use this hashed email that you'll see down at the bottom. This is actually using the salt to create this hash, and now this uniquely identifies our user, and we can use it here and in other systems as well. So let's look at how we would use it in Google Tag Manager to send to Google Analytics as our user ID. So we already have our data layer hashed email here. Let me show you how that's set up. So we're grabbing userinfo.hashedemail. And let's see what that looks like here in the variables. So here it is, DL hashed email. So it's grabbing that hashed email value from our data layer. So now the next thing we can do is create in our GA settings variable a new field. So we can edit our Google Analytics settings. We can add a field in our field name here. We're going to add user ID. So we start to type in user ID and it shows up. And we can now grab our variable, the DL hashed email. We can save that here. And we refresh our preview. And let's also refresh the front end here. You'll notice we don't have the user ID field set right now in GA settings, pardon me. And let's take a look at it now. So we'll take a look, our user logged in, data layer has our hashed email here. We'll go to our variables now. Our DL hashed email is here, and our field name, user ID, and value is also our hashed email, A5C7E ... all the way through. Okay, so now that is being sent back to Google Analytics. We can send it back to other systems as well, and then in, say, BigQuery or using APIs into a Google Sheet, for example, we'd be able to tie this user together going forward. So it's a really nice feature in Google Tag Manager Pro. It really extends the capabilities of being able to tell who your users are and to compare them to other data that you've got in your backend systems. I hope that helps you use this feature, and again, we're always interested in new features, so let us know ideas that you've got, things that would help make your Joomla site more useful. Thanks again. Have a great day.